From injury standpoint, I'll get it from Larry officially, but there's nothing serious, just some bumps and bruises. Everybody came back in and finished the game.
You knew it was going to be a tough test, obviously, but set and drop passes, that certainly didn't help your case offensively.
Yeah, it didn't help. When you're playing the best team on the road, we got to make some plays. We didn't make enough plays to win this game to challenge the champs. So it's unfortunate. We're all disappointed in it. We didn't coach good enough, didn't play good enough. But we have a lot to work on before we play New Orleans.
Jay, it's sometimes difficult to evaluate where the team is at when you don't really know how close this could have been because of the mistakes that you guys made early, where you feel like maybe potential was there for it to be close, but you'll never really know how close you got.
Never know, man. This one's in the books. This one's, we've got to move past this one and chalk it up as a bad day. We took some shots, and none of our shots went in today, unfortunately. When you're playing, like I said, against a heck of a team like New England historically, that's great at home. You got to play your best, and we didn't do that.
Third and longs were bad when they were able to convert on third and longs. You guys weren't. What is that? Just difference makers, or just not getting the pressures on defense? What do you?
A little bit of everything. We had some chances. They made their plays, we didn't. They called better plays, I guess. So we'll have to wait and see. But look at the film. But we converted some third and longs there late, but it was too late. Just couldn't get any drives going offensively to keep our defense fresh, and our defense had trouble getting off the field. They played hard. We had a couple turnovers in the first half and kept it close enough where offensively we should have made this a ball game. But we fumbled on the opening drive of the third quarter and never really gained control. No, just Ryan Grant was right there. He just hit him in the thigh. I don't know what else he can do. He just got to recover it. Ball's bouncing weird. That's why they call it a pigskin, I guess. But Ryan would normally, he was in position. It wasn't like he was surprised or anything like that. He just didn't recover it.
Deshaun Jackson wasn't really a factor today. What do you attribute that to? Is he just working his way back?
Yeah, I think he's missed a lot of time. Number one, just getting lined up in the huddle and transferring the play calls to the field, to the execution. Wasn't quite there for us. And we didn't have a lot of opportunities either, really. And they had a good plan for him, and we just didn't make any plays there. He caught a couple balls late, but, we just made nothing really happen on offense, unfortunately, give him some opportunities.
The number of chances in the run game. Seems like Matt Jones got it going briefly there on that one drive. What went well on that one drive that you guys maybe weren't able to duplicate?
Yeah, we just made some plays and kept the drive going. I just felt like we never had the ball the first quarter. They had a long drive, and then they got the onside kick, had a long drive. We got a turnover, and then we got the ball the first play. We throw a pass that bounces off our hands and get an interception. So we just felt like we never got in a rhythm as far as calling plays, and unfortunately they made the plays they had to, and we didn't. But we couldn't really get any kind of drive put together in the run game.
You had Jerron Johnson in there probably as much as we've seen him all year there in the first half, second half. What is that? Something you decided to try him back there at safety?
Yeah, it's coach's decision. We had to try him back there. We thought that Jerron's done some good things in practice, and decided to give him a shot.
You were talking about how this had to be your best week of preparation. You didn't see the drops and missnaps and things like that. Was that just maddening?
Yeah, it's maddening. It's I can't explain it. I don't know why. We had guys drop balls that don't drop balls very often. I'll throw it to them again and again and again, and I don't expect a drop ever again. Just one of those days. I don't know what happened, but they do happen in pro football and pro sports. Some of the best players make a mistake and drop a ball, but it just seemed like they all happened at one time in today's game for whatever reason.
Jay, how would you assess Kirk's game?
It's hard to assess it, with the drops and the lack of chances that we had offensively. I think did some decent things, obviously, but coming from behind on the road against a team like this is difficult, and didn't have a lot of, too many drops, just not many opportunities, really.
Jay, you said that you want to use both Alfred and Matt in the running game. Is it difficult, though, when it seems like Alfred can't get going and Matt can't get going and Matt has to fumble again? Is it hard there when, to evaluate that as well?
Yeah, we just got to keep working on it, and like I said, we just didn't have many opportunities to get drives going, and when we did, we failed to continue the drive, so we couldn't get Alfred going again. And it's been 4 weeks in a row that I've said the same thing up here. We have to get Alfred going, and we have to get Matt Jones going. He's got to protect the ball. I think that was right at the handoff. The guy swiped it. I don't really I'll have to check the film out. I don't know if that was really a fumble. That was lack of security. I don't know if it was just right at the exchange or not. I'll check it out. But coming from behind against these guys having to throw it where you're one-dimensional is going to be tough, and it's hard on the running game.
Joe Barry was kind of catching some of the defensive players as they were going into the locker room. Basically, his message was, it's just 1 week. Is that kind of the challenge here to kind of kind of just keep this, here and not take it back to DC with you?
Well, we got to understand where we are exactly. We're 3-5, and we're not playing very well on the road. Obviously, we have to address that issue. But worst case scenario will probably be a game out of first place in our division, and we have to let it go. We have to learn from it and understand what it takes to win on the road. And it didn't. What we did today wasn't good enough. With the self-inflicted wounds, the drops, the miscues that we had, the coaching obviously wasn't good enough. But at the midway point of the season, we're 3-5 with a game out, and that's the facts. We got to turn the corner and get ready for New Orleans Saint team, Carolina Panthers. Got a bunch of division games coming up, so everything we want still in the grasp, but we have to play better. We have to coach better.
Jay, how'd your injured corners hold up coming in when you had those guys in terms of snaps?
Yeah, not bad. They kind of subbed in for each other. In and out. I think they each had a pitch count, and I think they did okay. They held up okay, which is good. So hopefully they'll be able to play more together. It'd be nice to get D Hall back out there and have that whole group together where we can, do some things in the secondary that we haven't been able to do. But I'm happy with their ability to finish the game injury-free.
Now that you've played the Patriots, what are your thoughts on the Pats?
What are my thoughts on the Pats? Well, I've never varied. They're defending champions, so they earn their respect by production and consistent winning. So we have nothing but respect for them. I don't think anybody's intimidated by it. We came in here and threw some punches. They just none of them connected today. And but we'll move on and go from there.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Get Kirkland's